Hey everybody, it's Rob Nazarian with Talk Android, and today we're looking at the Samsung Rugby Smart. This is a tough phone based on military specs, 810F, where it's basically waterproof. It can go into water up to a meter for 30 minutes, and it's dustproof. It's a lot like the Motorola Defy. Let's take a look at it. We'll look at that in a second, actually. Not much going on in the box. You have your instructions and your USB and for charging. Now this is a little smaller phone. It's a 3.7-inch screen, 800 by 480 Super AMOLED, which isn't bad for a phone at $99. You can see here there's instructions on the back here. There's actually a screw here for opening up the back. We'll do that in a second. Up on top you have your headphone jack, if I can open it. There it is. And you have your power button and your volume, and your USB is below here. Again, covered up. Everything's got to be covered up since this is dust proof. Now, to get into the back, basically there's a little screw here, as you can see, and basically it's either in the lock or the unlock position. So I'm just going to move that into the unlock and go ahead and open it up. Inside we have a 1650 milliamp battery, and we'll see how long. This isn't an LTE phone, so that should be sufficient. And it's built pretty tough. I really like the design of this phone. This actually might be one of my favorite Samsung devices as far as design goes. If it would only be in a bigger screen. Let's get it closed up. Now on the camera front we have a 5 megapixel on the back and a 1.3 megapixel in the front. It has a 1.4 gigahertz single core processor. Now the RAM is a little low. That concerns me at 512, and storage is 4 gigabytes. Now we got to make sure we put this into the lock position. And of course there's the final sticker. But like I say, this design is really nice. I like it a lot. It's got some rubberized sides going on. It's not slippery in the hands at all. It's a little thicker than what you'd expect with from the higher end phones at a little over 12 millimeters. But like I said, this feels really good, and this is what I kind of remember from a lot of the phones I had from a couple years ago. The rubberized sides, the back isn't as glossy, and it's nice. Of course, what a big difference from the Galaxy Note, as I've been playing with lately, which is of course a 5.3-inch screen. Now, this is of course going to have Android 2.3. Actually, we'll check. Now these are buttons here, and you can really feel them when you press down. Actually, I kind of like that. That's another thing. A little sound action going on there. Let's go to About Phone, and it's Android 2.3.6. So again, fairly up to date as far as Gingerbread is. And you're going to have the normal TouchWiz UI, so there's really not a lot to talk about. There is obviously going to be the usual bloatware, Amazon Kindle and AT&T Navigator and all that good stuff. What we really want to see is how this is going to perform as far as sand and water goes. So let's basically give that a shot here. I've got basically a tray here, and I've got some sand. Thankfully I have a 3-year-old that has a sandbox, so I went in there and checked it out. So let's, everything's all sealed up. Let's make sure. And we've got this in the lock position. Okay. And let's just pour some sand on it. Cover it up nice. And there it is. So far still seems to work well. Of course it's a little messy, so probably what we need to do is maybe rinse it off a little. Maybe that's a good thing. So let's just do a little rinsing. Now this, like I said, goes, you can go 1 meter down in water for up to 30 minutes. So not bad. Oops, I'm on a... There we go. And things still seem to be working. You don't have to stick this in a bowl of rice to go save your butt. So, of course, somebody tell me, write me in and tell me if that actually works. Because I've heard a lot of things about that. But this here, for $99, it's launching on, I believe on March 4th, this Sunday. This is not a bad deal at all. The only thing that really concerns me is the 512 megabytes of RAM. The camera also at 5 megapixels isn't wonderful, but you know, for $99 you can't expect a high-end camera anyway. So I mean, this isn't bad at all. I'll take it. So we're going to do a full review yet as well, and I think our own Stacy Bruce is going to do that. I'm going to send it to him. And look for that in about a week or so, and you know, we'll go from there. So thanks for watching, and again, this is Rob Nazarian with Talk Android.